Tell me when we're starting.
5, 4,
Hang
3.
on, wait. Are we gonna, who's doing the intro?
Welcome to episode 1.
Okay, so you're
It's
doing
here.
the intro.
It's real. We're doing it.
This is it. Well, I'd say episode 1-ish.
Episode 1-ish.
Of hopefully many. We'll see.
Debatable.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, my name's James Ryan. Remind me who you are again?
I thought we were going to do it like, welcome to Train of Thought with your host, James Ryan. Fuck, I fucked up.
Well,
already.
it would help if you knew my name. That is why we don't do it like that. Because you're not reliable.
With James Ryan and...
No, I genuinely don't know. Well, the thing is,
You wouldn't know how to say my surname
no,
anyway.
that's the thing. That's
Right.
what the obstacle is.
This is the
Tara
issue.
P, everybody.
Okay.
I'd keep that in.
We can.
Yeah, to keep going.
What, the clip?
Yeah, look.
Leave the clip in.
This is the tone. This is the train of thought. Get on board.
Choo-choo.
This is how it's going to be. It's going to be, if anything, an attempt at professionalism.
I mean, do we have to try? You're not paying anything for this.
Not yet, anyway.
We're also not paying anything for this.
Well, you've invested a bit of money on the...
Yeah, $5.
Yeah. And, well, that's the thing.
Every little helps.
We earn zero, so our work ethic matches our pay.
Yeah. And we're exactly, 45 seconds in?
Yeah,
If there are any sponsorship deals, any brands out there.
We've nearly got the first minute out the way, mate.
We're ready
This is
to
good.
go.
We've only got about another 30 to
We're on a
go.
roll. Here we go.
Yeah, or 29.
I think it's valuable if we kind of explain why it's called Train of Thought.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd explain that too, because I have no idea.
You have no idea.
No, I do.
We should probably clear it up at some point.
Yeah, probably should. I
Maybe.
should have mentioned that in the pre-production meeting.
Meh. Not important, is it?
Nah, not really.
Might as well do it anyway. Fill some time. So,
Come on then. We're already filling time. We're 2 minutes in on episode 1 and we're filling in
it
time.
really, I mean, we call it Train of Thought. We could have called it Fill in Time. People.
True.
Yeah, people in it.
People in it.
People.
Yeah.
So, we...
Nobody's going to get that joke. It's a private joke. That's another thing
Keep
to get
listening.
That's
Just keep listening.
That's another
and
thing
it
to
will
get
make
used
sense.
to. Yeah, another thing to get
Right.
used to is private jokes that you'll have to just work
You'll just
out.
have to keep listening to the pod
True.
in order to keep up with the private
Exactly.
jokes.
And start sending in your theories of what you think the joke is. and they'll probably be better than what the actual joke is. It's anyway, so...
Yeah. I think it's fair to say that we became friends as a result of getting the train home together.
Absolutely. And I realised about 2 months after we were getting the train home together, I didn't need to get that train home at all. There's a much quicker route I could have gone. But this was clearly meant to be.
It's the truth, mate. It's destiny. It's slightly
It is.
unfortunate for you
Yeah.
for 2 months destiny.
I'd say more
but
fate than...
fate all the same, innit?
Yeah.
So we were at a military boot camp together.
Sure.
I think that's quite a good way to summarise it.
When you said, to start saying military, I thought you were going to full-on name
Oh,
the place.
no.
I was
Oh,
like, wow. Oh.
we were shunned.
I was going to say, definitely other schemes are available.
We were shunned into a...
Yeah.
Let's call it an internship.
Look,
quotes,
let's just call it what it
quotes
was.
around it.
Let's just call it what it was.
Let's
It
not
was
name
it was a mixed prison. It was
Yeah.
yeah.
Forced volunteering,
Yeah.
I think is a fair way to
I
say
was a
it.
prison officer and Tara was an inmate. We met in prison.
I actually met him on release day. He was getting the train home.
No, she's on release day now doing this
that was
podcast. That's why we're coming every other week.
I'm due back in trial.
Yeah.
2 p.m. tomorrow.
That's why this is only going to be 30 minutes because, she's got a tag. So.
Yeah, the judge is actually waiting for me right now. They're just on a coffee break.
Yeah.
So,
we've gone off track already.
Oof.
There
See,
you
name
go.
dropped. We've done it.
Done it.
Can wrap
No,
it up here.
the name is Train of
We
Thought.
don't need to do it
Hang on,
anymore.
no, the name is Train of Thought.
It's close enough.
What,
train
going off
reference.
track? It's the tagline. It's
Subtitle.
the tagline.
It's the
Yeah.
subtitle.
Doesn't matter. No one's listening still at this point. Carry on.
If you are listening, please remember to leave a 5-star review on iTunes. Like, rate, and subscribe.
Oh, she's done it there.
Oh, I've got a
She's done
plug.
it already.
It's going to happen at some point, isn't it?
I don't know how you're going to end it now, because that was the ending. That
Well,
was
the
the
irony
outro.
is that I was trying to explain how we became
I'm
friends, and
sorry.
you've just gone completely off topic.
Well, we've proven what we thought was going to happen from the off.
Yeah, the irony of explaining why it's called Train of Thought.
It's because we got off track.
That's why, people. That is
Okay,
why.
I'll shut up now. I'll let you take this.
Okay, well, I mean, there's not much more to say now, is there?
Yeah, there is. All you said if we became friends on a train.
Just became delirious at night.
Yeah.
After working very long days.
So we were working somewhere that was, I'd say, 12 hours a day.
It was,
Yeah.
more or less.
And yet we were paid from 9 to 3.
Questionable work ethics.
Yeah.
The media industry is a wild place.
Yeah.
And after 12 hours working in somewhere like that, I think it starts to affect your composure, your mental health, your ability to judge what is actually funny and what's not.
Yeah. Which
And
is
clearly
why,
I found you hilarious
I know, yeah.
because I was such a mess.
mate, my ego. Honestly, talk about the opposite of a tough crowd. Just say anything.
Honest
We
to
just had
God.
to sneeze and that was it. It was burst
Absolutely
into tears of
crying
laughter.
with laughter on the train home every day. I think other commuters would.
That's where I first noticed you. Just that girl in the corner crying with laughter.
The one that was sobbing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I know
why I
how
came
she
over.
feels.
I
Oh,
was
she's
like-
laughing. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's essentially
Yeah.
how it's come to be.
Yeah, so we became friends on a train, and we had conversations like this on the train home. And I did used to notice other people listen to our
Oh,
conversations
absolutely.
and kind of laugh and kind of, most of the time, disapproving to the things I said.
And I think that's why we decided to do a podcast.
Yeah, people looking
I'm longing for that feeling.
People looking at you sympathetically, thinking, "Oh, she's stuck with him. Clearly, took all the way to Clapham Junction." Yeah.
What? Don't name drop.
Well, Clapham's
The
quite
fans might find us.
No,
James.
Clapham's quite the likely place to find us is Clapham Junction, to be fair. But no, you could be going anywhere, Clapham Junction. That's quite.
We could be. I think we should get like.
Not that me and you were
special
going
passes.
places.
Long gone.
Yeah.
I think we should get special passes. Honestly,
I think we
the
should
work
get
we've done
statues, yeah.
for the staff at Clapham Junction,
Yeah.
the footfall
Yeah.
we are
all them
responsible-
accidents you had. Yeah.
What?
All them accidents you
Sorry?
had getting the work you've caused.
I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Conversation? What? Huh? What?
Nothing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Just check it. Just check.
But yeah, so there's 10 minutes out of the way of explaining almost-ish, vaguely, of why this is called Train of Thought.
You're not going to get much more explanation than that.
I mean, also, we half know what we're going to talk about on this and half don't. So it's kind of...
If that's not a reason to listen, I mean...
Yeah, you don't know
else
what's
is
coming. Yeah. No, but like we
full of
might
surprises.
occasionally talk about thought-provoking things. Maybe not. I doubt it. I don't think I've got the maturity, to be honest. Well, I do, just not
I'll
on this
just drip-
podcast.
I'll drip feed you some information
Yeah.
and you'll probably just rip it to
Used
shreds.
to being drip-fed, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Huh?
Yeah, so we'll go. Well, that's kind of why it's called Train of Thought. Also, we have nothing else to name it. So
No, we had other options.
we had other options, but I feel like this is the best one.
Also, shout out to Trace.
Oh, okay.
Big
yeah,
up Trace.
sure.
Inadvertently named this pod.
She had quite a few names, to be honest. Although she forgot she had this name,
Yeah.
so we didn't actually have to give her credit
Inadvertently.
because she forgot
No.
she called it this. Yeah.
Credit where credit's due.
Also, she's our only guaranteed listener. So there is that. Hi, ma'am.
Mind the gap, please.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Right, so I just have to get my resources here. I've done my boop boop doop boop research.
Mm-hmm.
That is a Rhett and Link reference if there ever was one.
Which is what we were kind of doing at that old job. We were researchers,
Oh gosh.
just to, in case there's two people that also worked there. That
military boot camp.
military. We were MI5.
Yes. So I been, as browsing the web
Sure.
as you do.
And where's this going?
Scroll past random things on Facebook.
Okay.
A lot of stories about Gwyneth Paltrow and her weird sort of lifestyle choices.
Shout out Gwyneth Paltrow, big fan of the show.
Big up.
Speaking of guaranteed listeners, she did
GP.
reach out to me and
Big up GP.
a big GP. Oh yeah, shout out to my doctor also who said they'd listen. Yeah.
Dr. Winters.
Shout out to my GP.
She's got a lot of weird lifestyle choices and mantras that she kind of goes by.
What, my doctor?
No, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, okay.
I read a couple of years ago that she eats a teaspoon of clay every day because it's packed full of nutrients from like basically
What?
decomposed fruits and vegetables and carcasses and shit that's in the clay.
Wow.
She eats a teaspoon of that because it's apparently nutrient rich.
Oh.
And also nutrient rich are apples. Coincidentally,
I can see where this is going.
Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin have a child called Apple.
Well, do you know what? I'm going to throw you a curveball here.
Train of thought.
Okay, sure. Because I actually did research on this myself.
Nice.
Do you know why they called her Apple? And it's
I
not
don't.
because they're vegan, and it's not because she's like her father, and the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Yeah, that's the one joke I had pre-planned, and it's awful, but I had to say it. No, and I've got it written down here somewhere. And this is directly from an article, by the way, which I
Ooh.
cannot quote.
I genuinely don't know what this is, so I'm very excited
Cool.
to learn.
Am I allowed to just read out
Yeah.
quote of an article?
Yeah.
I don't know where. I just copy and paste this.
What are
into
they
my
going to
notes.
find us with 2 listeners?
Well, we're
on
not
iTunes?
earning money off this yet, so it's just, screw it.
Go ahead.
So Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin, he's the lead singer of Coldplay.
Coldplay,
yeah.
yep.
So the name of Apple is not as unique as it seems, because they got the idea for the name from one of Chris's bandmates, who also, his name's not Apple, who also has a
Pear.
daughter called Apple. So
What?
yeah.
Poor guy.
So I don't know who. I guess
you
it's a
haven't
member
even
of
named
Coldplay.
him.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy. I mean, the whole
No, but
whole
how
thing
lazy
around.
is that? He just, what's your kid called? Apple. Oh, I'll do that then. Yeah. Sweet.
Wasn't that in Friends? Like,
Oh.
Rachel named her child Emma because Monica.
Here's where I'm going to turn
Oh,
most of the
God.
listeners
The
off.
anti-millennial.
I've watched about 8 episodes of Friends. I don't like it.
Okay.
Unpopular opinion. Well, I think that's the most unpopular opinion ever.
I mean, it's
I really do.
meh. It's meh.
I
Loved
think
it.
that's the most offensive thing I'm going to say on this. I think that's what people are going to be annoyed by.
I don't think that's the most offensive thing
probably
that
not.
you're going to say.
No, but I do think that's quite a controversial thing to say early doors.
I suppose so. We'll
I
put it
don't
on the
like
list.
Friends.
Look
Yeah.
out for that episode. But that is very lazy to just go, what's your kid called?
Yeah.
I'll pinch that. Not even to keep it in the family of fruits.
No.
Apple and
Or use another
pears.
type of apple.
There's peaches Geldof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could have called her lemon.
Yeah.
Grapefruit.
That's it.
Pineapple.
Because she's the right sour cow. So she grows up to be like that, then yeah.
Pineapple Paltrow.
That's an amazing
That's a great name.
Pineapple
Pee-pee.
Paltrow. If they listen to this, yeah, they're going to be bullied at school. Pee-pee. If they listen to this, on the off chance, Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow, not that they're together anymore.
No,
but
they've consciously uncoupled.
Yeah, okay, that's one way of saying they broke up. It's a very posh way of saying
It's
that.
such a Tory way of saying
What way of saying
broke
that? Are you used to with you? No, we've consciously uncoupled.
Consciously uncoupled.
Yeah. How do you unconsciously uncouple?
You fall off the bed at the middle of the night.
Well, I don't think you're that coupled together in bed, are you? To unconsciously
You
uncouple.
truly love her. You'll shackle
Wow.
yourself.
All right, no need to be sexist. Assume it's the man that's going to fall out of the bed.
Oof.
Jeez.
I walked into that. I fell into that
Fell
one.
into that one.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've also got on the list.
So you're done slagging off Gwyneth Paltrow
I'm
and
done.
Chris
We're
Martin.
moving on.
Okay, cool.
Right, I'm going to read you out some great names, and then I've got a little game for you, James.
Okay, cool.
Do you want to play a game?
Oh, that's not creepy.
Okay. So, Frank Zappa.
Oh, massive fan of that. Who's that?
Really?
Yep, really.
I say really. I barely know.
Oh, there we go.
Classic rock musician.
Sure. He probably is. I mean, I don't know anybody.
Okay,
so
that's
it's
fair
not
enough.
saying anything. I'm not trying to,
Okay,
just be
fair.
disparaging
You just don't
towards
know
him.
anyone.
I just don't know anyone. Like I said, I couldn't introduce you at the start of the show. So
I called you the
let
wrong
alone
name.
poor Frank. Yeah.
So Frank Zappa's children are called. I'll read them in, I think, reverse order
okay.
from best to worst.
I think I know what's coming, but
So one is called Ahmet.
okay. That's
a normal name.
Yeah, I imagine that is.
There's one called Dweezil.
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 Okay.
Dweezil Zappa.
Dweezil Zappa.
It sounds like a toy gun.
It does. Dweezil Zappa. What do you want for Christmas? Dweezil Zappa.
Picks it out of the Argos catalogue.
Dweezil Zappa.
There's a child called Diva
Muffin.
Diva Muffin.
Yeah. I actually remembered this one. That's the one that stood out to me.
And I think the best one is his daughter called Moon Unit.
Moon Unit.
Yeah, and I read today that
She's a big woman.
The mother
Just
had a
absolute unit of a
choice.
woman.
I think the mum's called Gail, if I remember rightly. She had a choice between Moon and Motorhead as the name of their next child, and she went for Moon.
Was Motorhead copyrighted? That's already
Yeah.
taken by the band.
Motorhead TM.
Yeah.
So that's a
Why
good
is that
one.
the choice?
I don't know how.
Right, special guest is the first special guest on this show.
Frank fucking Zappa.
Well, I don't know who he is. So. Yeah.
High hopes.
He owes the world an apology, and this is the best platform to do it.
Okay.
Not
right,
apology,
well,
not an apology, an explanation.
Until we get
That's
the
to apologise for it.
So, next on the list.
Maybe apologise to your kid for making them grow up with that name.
I think famous ones we already know.
Do we?
Northwest.
Yeah, should have gone in a different direction with that one, shouldn't they? Did they have another kid? Did they have another kid?
They have 2 other children. They have...
If they didn't call that kid Easton.
No. They could have claimed
East and
South,
West.
East.
Yeah. They could have East and West.
East
and
West.
No,
East
Eastern. East and West, like
Eastern.
fish and chips.
They called Southwest.
Southwest, yeah. Which
They
links
went
to the name of this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
South
Oh no,
Virginia.
I've given away our location again. No.
They have a child called... They've got a son called Saint West and another called Chicago, I think. Chicago
West sounds like a West End.
Sounds like a neighbourhood.
Yeah, probably is.
Where do you live? Chicago West?
Yeah.
Chicago West.
If you're dyslexic and you're from West Chicago,
Yeah.
that's probably how Chicago West. Oh, I mean West Chicago. Yeah. Chicago
I think
West.
another one of the most famous is Jamie Oliver and
Yeah, what a weird
Jules
name.
Oliver.
Who called their kid Jamie Oliver?
So strange.
Yeah.
So edgy.
He's called his kid Turkey Twizzler.
Oh no.
No.
They're banned.
Yeah.
40-mile radius at
What,
least.
from his kid? Did he actually call it Turkey Twizzler? He's banned his kid from a 40-mile radius.
Shun them to a forest.
Yeah.
Be gone. You fat fuck. Okay.
All right. First F-bomb. No, you say the word fat, is there?
Right. So I think I'm going to crack on with the game because this is
Okay.
Actually, no. I've
You
got
need to
one
actually
more.
tell me what Jamie Oliver's
I've
kid's is
got
called.
no. I'm going to get to that. I've got one more before we do the game.
Okay.
So I don't know who these people are. I just know their names: Robert Rodriguez and Elizabeth Avellan.
Avalan.
Avellan.
Okay.
I don't know either of these
What,
people.
3 times? Elizabeth Avalan. That's her name.
Yeah, you say it in a mirror. She'll piss off.
Well, very good.
Their children. This absolutely cracks me up. Their children are called Racer,
Yeah.
Rocket, Rogue,
Yeah.
Rebel, and Rhiannon.
Okay. Good. See why
Rhiannon.
Jonathan Ross didn't choose their names for his kids.
Rocket, Racer, Rogue, Rebel, and Rhiannon.
Yeah.
Poor Rhiannon.
That's the one you think is the poor Rhiannon. Why? She's the one that got away lightly. She's got a normal name.
Yeah, but I'm assuming the others are boys, and they've all got names that kind of describe like their character or something. He's a racer.
But
He's
you
a
don't-
rocket.
you don't know
he's
what
a
their
rogue,
character
he's a rebel.
is yet.
She's Rhiannon.
Yeah. Was she the firstborn?
No, I think last. I think she's the youngest.
They just ran out of. They looked through the dictionary.
Yeah,
and
ran out of our adjectives.
No, you know what they realised? They were looking in an Oxford dictionary, and the whole time they thought they were looking in the baby names book. They've got to the 5th child and gone, oh, you bought the wrong book, you
Elizabeth,
silly. Yeah.
we got the wrong one.
Yeah, you've been looking at a dictionary. That's words beginning with R, not names.
I knew. Oh God, mother care's just like all over the
Yeah.
shop these days, isn't
Exactly.
it? Gosh.
Customer service update. There is good service on all lines.
Right, so the game we're going to play, I'm going to give you three families.
Okay. Bring them in. Don't think there's enough room in this studio, to be honest with you.
I'm going to name you Gwen Stefani's children, Jamie Oliver's children.
Gwen Stefani's letting you name her children.
Yes.
Wow.
She's actually giving birth in the studio next door.
Live birth coming
Yes.
next.
Listen up for the screaming.
Yeah.
And Jermaine Jackson. And I'm going to tell you the real children's names, and I've thrown in one that I've made up.
This is like a opposite of Jeremy Kyle. Instead of guessing the parent, you're guessing the kid.
Guess which one I've made up, essentially.
Oh, this is actually going to be tough.
Okay, right, so we're gonna kick off. I think we'll kick off with Jamie Oliver.
Okay.
All his children have very cutesy, pixie, fairy tale names.
Is that the name? Cutesy.
Might as well be,
Yeah.
honestly, when you hear this list.
Okay.
So you have to pick out which one I've made up, okay?
Yep.
So we've got Poppy Ho...
Poppy Ho. What home is that one? Can't call a kid Poppy Ho. Ho, obviously, that's fine, but Poppy.
Poppy Honey Rosie Oliver.
That's a long name.
Petal Blossom Rainbow Oliver. River Rocket Blue Dallas. Honey Sunshine Fern Oliver. Daisy Boo Pamela Oliver. And Buddy Bear Morris Oliver.
This is like a list of CBeebies characters, isn't
It just sounds like I've read like the name of 6 children's books or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe it is. That's where you got the inspiration. Well,
Come
5
on,
anyway.
yeah.
One of them's not real.
Ages 0 to 3.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I only remember the last one.
Do you want me to say them again?
Yeah, well, I think you said a blue Dallas.
So we've got Poppy Honey Rosie,
I reckon that's real.
Petal Blossom Rainbow,
I'm not suspicious of that one.
River Rocket Blue,
Okay.
Holly Sunshine Fern. No Googling.
I'm
that phone
not
down.
Googling. I'm just checking.
Put the phone down.
Hang on.
Put the phone down.
No, okay, that wasn't on. That's actually not because I have a little bit of a list of celebrity names, and it's
Right.
not. It's
Daisy
not on here.
Daisy Boo Pamela, Holly Sunshine Fern, and Buddy Bear Morris.
Buddy Bear Morris is. I mean, I really want an explanation more of why he chose these names. To be honest,
Which one are you going for? Which one have I made up? Which one can you remember?
I literally remember the first and the last one.
Shall I give you just the first names?
Yeah.
Poppy, Petal, River, Holly, Daisy, or Buddy?
You know, when you read them out originally, the one that was Blue Dallas is the one that I didn't believe for some reason.
River, Rocket, Blue, Dallas.
Yeah. See, I reckon you've made that
Right.
up
Is
because
that your final answer?
you have no
There's
creativity.
2 more rounds here.
And
2 more rounds.
River.
I need an answer, James.
You've already used
I need
River.
an answer.
I'm going for that one.
You're wrong.
Well, I didn't mean that one.
The one I made up was...
I thought you would guess the one which is right.
No! I made up Holly, Sunshine, Fern. All the others are real.
Did you?
Buddy, Bear, Morris, Rocket, River, Blue, Dallas. They're actual children's names.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Why? Just teach them life's unfair from an early age. Just from the off.
All right, so next up we have Gwen Stefani's children.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the options. We've got 4
Trick
options.
question. She's got no children.
We've got 4 options this time.
Okay.
Which are Kingston,
Pod Thames.
Kingston, Zuma Nesta Rock, Apollo Bowie Flynn, or Bronx Mowgli.
I'm actually taken aback a bit by it. I knew these were going to be out there.
I'm going to use my fingers as numbers so you can remember which one is which.
Sure.
So we've got Kingston.
Just Kingston.
Kingston.
Why poor King? Well, everyone else has got 5 middle names, and Kingston just got that. Even the place has more than Kingston in it.
We've got Kingston.
Yeah.
We've got Zuma Nesta Rock,
I think he scored today.
Apollo Bowie Flynn,
Yeah.
and Bronx Mowgli.
I reckon that's true, Bronx Mowgli, because I'm just presuming there's a Jungle Book link in there. I reckon just a fan of the Jungle Book.
Okay, so which one do you think I've
So,
made up?
do you know what? I reckon you're lazy. I reckon Kingston's made up.
The one you were sure about, Bronx Mowgli.
That's not real.
It is a real child's name, but it's not Gwen Stefani's
Oh,
child.
come on, mate. You can't be playing games like that second one in.
Trick question.
Well, I was right. Hang on. No, I should get a point for that.
You get a half point.
Because at the beginning I said...
You got a half point. You needed
Yeah,
2
I
out of
knew
3
you were
anyway to win.
sneaky.
I'll give you a half point.
Yeah.
It's actually
What do I
Ashley
win?
and Pete Wentz's child.
If I win,
And
does that
it
mean I
is
don't have to
because-
come back next week?
It is actually because they bonded over the Jungle Book when they were dating.
There you go.
Okay, so you've got half a point out of 2.
Good job they didn't watch James Bond, didn't they? That poor kid would be called Pussy Galore.
What do you want for Christmas?
Funny you say that, yeah.
Right, so final round, we've got Jermaine Jackson.
Oh, hi, Jermaine Jackson. Yeah.
All right.
Good of him to
this
come in
one-
for the final round.
This one is, the numbers are getting smaller. We've got 1 out of 3. I've made up one of these 3. Okay?
Okay.
So your options are Jemima, Your Majesty,
Date number 2.
or
yeah.
Jafar.
There's a Disney theme going on here, isn't there?
No, they're all Jermaine.
No, but Jafar is...
Yeah.
yeah. The second one was
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
It's spelled J-E-R Majesty.
Like Your Majesty. I'm guessing the J
No,
is
like
like...
Jermaine. Your
yeah,
Majesty.
but if you pronounce the J like a Y, like they do in
Like Germany.
in Germany, yeah,
Germany.
which you should know because you're German.
Germany, where they say
is
Jermaine.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. Yo, what's up, Your Majesty?
I might actually change my name to that.
Really?
My name actually means Little King. I think James Ryan. I think it translates.
Only a
as.
little king.
I'm only a little
Short king.
Yeah, short
Okay,
king.
short
yeah.
kings.
I'm
Short
like
king's
Lord
rise.
Farquaad. I forgot the first one.
So we've got
Back to the tape.
again spelled J-E-R, Jemima, Your Majesty, or Jafar.
Isn't Jemima a normal name?
Yeah, but it's spelled Jer, like Jermaine, J-E-R.
I would have spelled it like that. How do you normally spell it?
Fuck knows.
Oh, okay. Well, it's probably not that one then, is it? Well, it probably is actually. Hang on, how would you... If you No, see, there's a clue in that, because if you don't know how to spell
Just
it...
give it
No,
up,
but you don't... I'm dragging the podcast out. We're
we
trying to
haven't got time for this.
We do.
We really don't.
Okay, we don't. We have 14 minutes left in the studio. Well, no, because if you don't know how to spell it, and you just said that's how it's spelled, that's probably true then. Do you know? Does that make sense?
Which one do you think I made up? Jemima, Jamajesty, or Jafar?
I think Jafar.
I made up Jemima
I'm going
because
home.
I don't know how the fuck you spell the regular version of Jemima.
Oh, see, I thought that's why it was true.
No.
Because you didn't know how to spell it, so
No,
you just
I
copied
literally
it.
just thought,
for
which
fuck's
names
sake.
have J at the beginning? Jemima. Oh, just spell it like Jermaine.
I'd have gone with gerbil.
Right, so you've got 0.5 out of 3.
Yeah, it's not the first time a girl said that to me.
Pitiful point.
Oh, dear.
Well played, James.
Oh, no.
Give you
A sympathetic clap. Okay. I get half a point for showing up, I think.
Right, so next week, I expect at least
Not going to be
2
next
out of
week.
3.
Oh, is this going to be a regular game,
This
is
is a
it?
regular thing.
Okay.
Well, actually, you should set this up so I can
I'm
play
not
the
putting
game
work
next
into it.
time.
I'm just a talent.
I want to be in the hot seat.
I just turn up.
You can
and
be like Dale
You've got to be
Winton.
hot to be in the hot seat.
Oh, fuck off.
Which viewers will find out when we start filming
Actually
this.
leave. We do actually need to leave.
We do, yeah.
We hope you've enjoyed episode 1.
I have.
Have you?
Yeah, have you
You're
not?
so eager to leave.
Have you not? No, it's only because of the show. Last time, just to let viewers know, we rent a studio, right? We book a studio space. Can't say where, because you crazy fans will turn
Top
up.
secret, top secret.
But last time, people have this studio after us, and a guy, when we did our first rehearsal like a week ago, not of this, just in general, trying things out, we didn't rehearse this. If you're thinking, oh my God, I listened to episode 1, they rehearsed this, and it's still like, yeah. Well, like, oh shit. No. Yeah, when we were like doing a practice session, the guy walked in 20 minutes before he had his
Eager.
slot. He just turned.
Absolutely
But the way
eager.
he walked in is if we were the ones that were doing something wrong.
What are you guys doing in here?
Yeah,
None of your business. Get
Yeah.
out.
I know. So you're worried about that happening. We have 12 minutes to wrap this up.
And to pack everything away.
The thing is, I don't have to worry about that because I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm the talent. I just turn up. You're
Yeah.
the techie one.
So I'm doing all the work here. I call the shots.
Yeah.
And
There's no equality on this
It's
podcast.
been a great episode 1. Turning your mic down, James. The only way I can
Oh, you're just
get
going to
you
fade me
shut up.
out
Yeah, I'll
every
just fade you out.
episode. Yeah.
Should we do a dramatic ending?
Yeah.
Do you want to say thank you to the fans?
I haven't got any yet.
Shout out.
Can
to
I
Chris.
shout out 2 people that actually?
I'm just going to turn you down.
Oh, okay.
Bye, James.
Fine.
Bye.
No, I should, because 2 people I think would be upset if I didn't shout them out.
Okay.
I know, don't stop trying to alienate me against people I know. No, I will have to shout out Emma, listening all the way in France.
Big up, Emma.
We are, it's funny because she's tiny. We have a global audience now
Yeah.
already, and my barber, who he will realise if he does listen to this, which will probably be in front of me, I way overhyped this podcast. But
Don't say that.
I think this is a strong episode 1. Look, we've never done this before. I think we're going to get
We're going to get better at this.
We're gonna get better.
We're going to have
celebrity guests.
topical guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A topical guest. sorry?
Topical topics.
Topical topics.
Topical
Can you have a topic that's not topical to its own topic?
No, but we'll find out next week with our special guest, which is what you were saying. Celebrity guest.
Am I announcing a special guest? Am I?
No.
No. We might have a guest.
We'll have them from time to time.
If not, it'll be Tara putting on an accent,
Yeah.
which
Covered.
is very good. You gonna do that on episode 1, or are you gonna save that for a later date?
We'll see how it goes. We can save it for future, maybe. I don't know.
I'm surprised you went with that one. I thought you were gonna go with your.
Thought I'd go up. No.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey up.
Hey up,
Hey,
lad.
hey
Hey. Yeah.
Right, so
yeah.
we'll be back next time. Hopefully I'll have gotten this accent a little bit crisper.
The train
It's a bit
terminates
messy.
here.
The train does terminate here.
Yeah.
Please take all your belongings with you. And don't forget to rate, like, and subscribe.
That's literally another person. It's not literally another person for anyone listening. Not literally. Yeah. We don't bring someone else in for the outro.
Well, when there's video of this, you can prove it. But until now,
Until now, thank you.
thank you. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Got to leave some dead space at the end.